Hello, fellow horror geeks, and welcome to 100 Days of Horror, day number 11, Jigsaw, 2017. Now, my setup is a little different. As I noted on the Stranger Things video, I'm having issues with my hard drive, which stores all my Adobe stuff, everything I normally worked on. So this is going to be a YouTube live video, so it's going to be a little bit different than normal. So I'm not going to have any pop-ups, not going to have the graphics or cutaways. So it's just me, very low resolution, doing everything live in front of my webcam. Fortunately, I'm probably keep looking at the screen, which I should look there instead. So everything is going to be with the weird pauses, diatribes, everything gets in there. I'll do my best to keep everything as succinct as possible. But thank you for putting up with my technical difficulties. But I do want to make sure I still get videos out. Now I am today putting up day 11's video, and it's currently day 19 or 20. I'm not exactly sure. Though I am caught up with what I'm watching, I am behind a video, so I was away for a week on vacation when everything went wrong with my hard drive. Now I'm trying to get that fixed and everything back up, so hopefully you get some good videos here again soon. But please put up with the low resolution. Hopefully my actual content is a lot better. But so yeah, today we are talking about Jigsaw for the 100 Days of Horror. 100 Days of Horror, if you popping in for the first time, is myself, several people from City of Geek, and a bunch of our friends and people on the Facebook group are watching 100 horror films we haven't seen in the days leading up to Halloween. Trying to get in one a day. So we just, there's always new stuff to check out. So like, comment, subscribe to this. Go to cityofgeek.com to follow what everyone's doing on. Go to the Facebook group and comment there, and I'll put it on the website as well. So we want as many people as we can to do it. So welcome. So yeah, today we are talking about Jigsaw, the 8th film in the Saw franchise. The franchise I've generally really liked. They do have their ups and downs. They're better at the beginning, kind of fell off by the end. And I was hoping with Jigsaw we'd have a return to form. We do in several ways, but also a failure in other ways. Now, this is directed by the Spears brothers, so that gave me a lot of positive emotions coming in, because they directed The Criminally Unseen, Undead, Winchester, and Daybreakers, a movie I freaking love. It's a fantastic vampire movie that didn't get enough play at the time. Two of those with Ethan Hawke, who's amazing, and I talked about him last episode. I talked about his daughter being in Stranger Things. He's had a really good career resurgence in the last couple of years. Check out First Reformed if you haven't yet. The streaming on Amazon Prime. Not a horror film, but a great movie all the way. But they also made last year's Winchester, one of my least favorite movies, ended up in my bottom 10, which I absolutely hated Winchester, which unfortunately this falls more into that end. It's not as bad as Winchester by any means, but it's not a great movie. It's kind of middle of the road when it comes to Saw movies. Now, it is a return to form to the first couple in the series, so the traps are simpler, there's less people, and you got weird timeline stuff going on, like in Saw 2. Spoiler alert, sorry. But it's easy to figure out once you start thinking about it, where everything's at. They're doing Saw 2 again. So in some ways this is a kind of a greatest hits of the Saw franchise, and mind is why it worked in the beginning before it became what it became later on, which I said I do enjoy the later movies, but they became a lot more convoluted with that giant fun house in the 6th movie, and it came really far out of bounds of, like, there's no way a couple of different people together could make this. So this brings it back to that. So I did appreciate that we are back to the earlier Saw movies, but also in the same way, it does have to follow through with the gore and everything with that, which is absolutely just fine. But unfortunately, you have a lot of people making stupid decisions that are fighting on the same way they have in the previous movies. So it really takes it out. So it doesn't really bring anything new to the mix, except to kind of almost reboot and reset it. Did apparently pretty well, so we are getting a continuation of the series. The same writers of this one, Peter Goldfinger and Joss Stolberg, are writing the one coming out next year. It stars, oddly enough, Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock, from a Chris Rock idea that they're writing. I don't know, not sure who's directing it, but apparently it's filming right now. So hopefully it'll be more in a key to the first couple Saw movies from James Wan and Lee Whannell, who wrote the first couple from there, and then Darren Bosman, who made 2 through 4, and now the Spears brothers made part 8. But ultimately, it's still kind of a disappointment because it doesn't bring anything new to it. It's bringing back Jigsaw was great. Tobin Bell was sorely missed in the latter half of the last series, but bringing him back does show that we're just going back to the same things. So in some ways, it's fine. It's a better film than the last couple, but it's also not as good as the first few. So it's kind of in between those. We have the bad parts of that and the good parts at the beginning, leading to a mediocre conclusion. Now, like I said, I did enjoy parts of it. I thought the characters were just annoying, but they did okay, I guess. The Spearing Brothers, I didn't really brought a point and shoot, which is what the main thing I didn't like about what their contribution was. Where the original four had a distinct style to it from both for one and then later on with Bosman. This is just bop 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 bop. There's none of the people get annoyed about shaky cam and quick cuts, but I think it's what made Saw kind of work in that way, and also trying to set up twisty plot. In this case, we've seen it before. So Jigsaw was kind of a letdown. I give it a C minus, better than the reviews that Metacritic put it for. So if you're interested in Saw movies and you haven't seen it yet, check it out. If you just missed it along the way like I did, since it came out 2 years ago, and you want to catch up to the series before Saw 9 comes out next year, check it out. I got it from the library, so I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but enjoy, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for putting up with the different setup, and go to citypeak.com to see what everything else that everyone is watching, and contribute yourself. That way we know what you're doing, and join our challenge, 100 Days of Horror. That's where mainly we're focused at. We haven't put up too many reviews lately, but I'll get caught up with everything here. We saw Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark last night. I'll mention it on the next video as well, but the review will be waiting until I catch up in a couple days. Thanks, and have a great one. And this is always awkward when they end the stream. Yes, in the stream.